Hello, friend. I just want to address depression for a moment because I'm out here and I'm painting. I'm doing my mural work, and I'm doing it for a living again. And, there's there's nothing more intoxicating than using your God given gifts in service and doing what you came here to do. Just really allowing that to be the thing, to like give it a chance, give it more than one chance, give it 1,000 chances. I like to use the example of cookies, like somebody who just loves to make cookies, because this cat behind me, she's got 3 legs, she's missing one, but she doesn't miss one beat in terms of her life. So that's the thing. We've all got our handicaps. But if you can just get behind yourself, the thing that you love to do, it's giving me so much joy to be painting again. It's not like I'm some master. It's just that I love to do it, and I love the lifestyle of playing music and moving a little bit and listening to podcasts while I paint. Look how cool those are coming out. Those roses are coming out. Pretty cool, right? But your gift, I was in such a depression a couple months back when I was not doing this and I was doubting it. And because sometimes the gift you have actually takes a lot of work. And oh yeah, like I was saying, cookies, like people who bake, it's so much effort to be a cook. And then it's gone immediately. I know some people who are gardeners and they grow food for people, and they work harder than anybody else I know in this whole region, but they're also more alive than anybody else. They're more engaged. They're full throttle with the energy they have, giving their all to their projects. And so I was feeling kind of overwhelmed by the amount of work it takes to paint, to the dedication, the supplies, the research, just the physical effort of murals. And sort of using that as like, well, I'm just not healthy enough to do what I love. But the thing is, I can feel it as I'm doing it. It's bringing back my health, So if you're feeling depressed, this is just going out to anybody who's got that malaise. Just look and see what deep thing that you have always known you have to offer to the planet at this time, and see if you can just do a little bit, like even 10 minutes. See how it feels. Put it out. Let people know you're doing it. See how that feels. Because there is nothing like being on the planet, not giving what you came to give, not sharing your gifts, not having faith enough in yourself to, it's like having a basket of ripe peaches and just being like, oh, my peaches aren't good enough, or maybe nobody will like my peaches, until they're all rotted and they're gone, and now you have to wait a whole nother season for them to grow and all that. That's what we tend to do with our gifts. We just keep hiding them, and then they wither, and then we have to regrow the seed or water for another season and try to get our strength and courage. But if you have anything, no matter how weird it is, think of all the things that I've been doing that I come to the planet with gifts to do. They're all crazy things, like divinations. It's scary for me to admit that's what I'm here with, Paintings that are portals. These are not the kind of things that people talk about. There's the camper. I love to make gypsy wagons for people. These aren't really the norm, but it's what I came to offer at a time when the gypsy magic is really needed, and the artists are buried under so many challenges. So our culture, our communities, without the arts, without live musicians who can actually make a living from their livelihood, from their music, life is so dry, And your gift, whatever it is, there is a depth that's a richness. It's like gold. It's like compost for everybody's garden. That's what your gift can offer. if you'll just trust it. So my joy is really kind of blowing me away at how simple it is to simply be doing my painting that I loved since I was a little girl to do, and usually just poo-poo and don't allow myself to think of it as valuable and as worthy of being paid what would actually give me a living. You know, all of these kind of doubts have been washing away, and so making this puppet theater now for GCTV. I started a kids show on there. Volunteer once again. Just start as a volunteer. Whatever your thing is that you want to give to the earth, start giving it. And then let that ball get bigger and bigger and get rolling until it's feeding you back by nature. Like if you give, that's the law of nature. You keep giving something, after a while it has to give back, because that's the exchange of life. Life does that. But we're busy withholding everything we've got, wanting to be paid first, and wonder where's the energy, you know? So GCTV, my show is called, it's for kids. It's really slow. It's really mellow. It's a little subversive maybe, because it's teaching indigenous ways of looking at life. So it's called Eve's Enchanted Garden on GCTV on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and the whole show is up there now. And you can also go to the television channel and watch it there. So let's do what we love. Let's trust that the energy will come, that the money will come, the helpers will come. I walked into GCTV, just happened to be after a long COVID drought, and they actually had space in the calendar, and they had helpers that would help me, train me to edit. And it's just a miraculous moment that I slipped through a portal after a lot of praying for wanting to do a show for kids, wanting to do the whole program that I used to do, but I don't have the energy to run a whole school right now, so I can do a little show and be with you guys, you kids inside the adults. Find that kid inside you and your depression will evaporate. The kid pretty much has the answers to what you came to earth to do. If you go back and remember what you loved to do as a child, it's probably right there. Okay, love life, darling. Welcome home to Eden.